Hey guys, PS3 Game Guru here, and today I want to show you guys my Game Awards for 2014. So instead of doing what I did last year, where I just counted down my top 5 games of the year, I'm going to be awarding a bunch of different games on a variety of different categories. So let's jump into the first award, Best Graphics. So with the launch of new generation consoles, there have been a bunch of games that have really been great in the graphics department, but the one game that just wowed me right from the start with its attention to visual detail was Forza Horizon 2. Forza Horizon 2 looks fantastic on Xbox One. The detail of the cars, the environment, the dynamic weather, it's just a fantastic next generation racer, and you've got to play it because it looks absolutely fantastic. So congratulations to Forza Horizon 2, you had the best graphics for 2014. So a lot of games released this year where they had a lot of focus on online features, with a variety of games even needing an internet connection to even play the game. I thought I'd give an award for what game had the best multiplayer, and that game goes to Titanfall. Titanfall is an excellent online-only multiplayer shooter from Respawn Entertainment, which is formed by the guys from Infinity Ward who made the Modern Warfare games on the last generation. This game was just fantastic. I loved how it just focused purely on the multiplayer. It's an absolutely amazing experience. The guns feel great, and when you're calling your Titan the first time, it is an excellent experience, and the 100 million times after that, they keep calling your Titan in. It's just an excellent multiplayer shooter, and I highly recommend you play it. So well done to Titanfall, you had the best multiplayer for 2014. So the Sleeper Hit Award, this will go to the game that I personally didn't read much about. I didn't look at many screenshots or watch many trailers or gameplay footage of it. I just bought it when the moment it was released and checked out and ended up really enjoying it. And that game that really was a sleeper hit for me was Wolfenstein: The New Order. I never played any of the previous Wolfenstein games, so I went into it with low expectations. I had no idea what to expect, but I was just amazed at how it was such a throwback to old 90s first-person shooters. Felt very much like Quake and Doom. The guns felt very great to fire, and plus dual wielding every single weapon in the game. It was just amazing getting 2 shotguns just boom 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 blowing Nazi scum away. It was just a fantastic game, so well done to Wolfenstein: New Order. You're a very underrated game and you deserved a lot more attention. So yeah, congratulations to Wolfenstein: The New Order. So the Overhyped Disappointment Award, this will go to the game that made several claims of different game-changing elements but ended up delivering very little, and there have been a bunch of games that have made so many promises but delivered very little. But the one game that I was really looking forward to and was so disappointed that it didn't deliver on any of its promises is Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs was touted as being a first new generation open world game with never before seen hacking abilities set in a ultra futuristic version of Chicago, but the end result ended up being a very conventional open world driving and shooting experience that was very familiar, and the graphics were very last generation. It didn't look any new generation at all on the PS4. It did deliver some of the hacking elements were fun, like hacking people's phones and altering the universe of it. You can hack traffic lights and roadblocks when you're getting chased by the police or other enemies in the game, but it just didn't deliver on the promises that it was hyping up over the 2 years since its announcement at E3 2012. So yeah, congratulations to Watch Dogs, you are the most overhyped disappointment for 2014. So this next award may seem a bit obscure, Best Remaster. Well, 2014 has been the year of remasters. There have been so many games from last generation that have been given a 1080p makeover for the new generation. Last of Us, Halo the Master Chief Collection, Metro Redux, Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition. But the one game that I thought was an excellent remaster was Grand Theft Auto 5. The game was already amazing on last generation, so I didn't really see what Rockstar could do to make it any better on our new generation. But then they added a first-person mode. This was just fantastic. When I first saw it in action, I thought, oh, this is going to be great. And then I actually got a chance to play it myself, and it was excellent to play in first person. Yeah, so congratulations GTA 5, you are the best remaster for 2014. So just quickly before I announce my all-time best game for 2014, I'd like to give a quick honourable mentions for a few games that I personally enjoyed but didn't quite couldn't quite think of an award to give them. So we're going to start off with the wacky and colourful Sunset Overdrive. That was a excellent open world, crazy shooter by Insomniac Games. Really enjoyed it, I had a good laugh of it. And yeah, well done Sunset Overdrive, you are a great game of the year. Next is Shinji Mikami's return to survival horror, The Evil Within. I was really looking forward to this game. Didn't quite deliver on what it should have, but it was still a great return to survival horror and felt very much like the old school Resident Evil games. Thirdly, I'd like to mention the DLC for Last of Us, The Last of Us Left Behind. It was not actually a game, but it was an excellent piece of story DLC, exploring a bit about Ellie and her past, which was an excellent story and really got me right in the feels, as The Last of Us has done on many occasions. And finally is a demo, which is weird. Why would I be talking about a demo as an honourable mention? Is PC. A lot of most people had no idea what this was, but then I played it and it was just weird and very creepy. And then when I completed it, to find out it was actually a teaser for a new Silent Hill game. Directed by Hideo Kojima from Metal Gear, with support from Guillermo del Toro, and starring Norman Reedus from The Walking Dead. I cannot wait to check this game out. It's probably, I don't think it's coming to 2016 though, but I hope it's going to be worth the wait for Silent Hills. But anyway, those games are my honourable mentions for 2014. Great games, but not quite Game of the Year, deserving of Game of the Year status. And finally, probably the award you guys have been waiting for the whole time, my best game for 2014. Well, that goes to a game that is a new addition to a franchise, but I'd never played in the previous games, so to me it was a whole new experience, and that is Super Smash Bros. On the Wii U. I'd never played a Smash Bros. Game before then. I'd only played a bit of the 3DS version and PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale on the PS3, which really isn't the same thing. But when I played Super Smash Bros. On the Wii U, I was just so into it. It was such a great fighter system. I haven't played a fighter game like it before, and I've had a really good time with it, and there's nothing wrong with the game. It's an absolute flawless experience. Definitely an excellent multiplayer game. I've really enjoyed playing the multiplayer with my mates. It's an excellent game. I'm not good at it, it's got quite a bit of a learning curve, but I've really got the hang of it now, and overall, congratulations to Super Smash Bros. On the Wii U. You are my game of the year for 2014. So before I wrap this video up, guys, I just wanted to share with you guys some of the games I'm looking forward to for 2015. And I'm going to start off with the first game I'm really looking forward to is the HD remaster of the original Resident Evil. Again, Shinji Mikami is great with that game, the win was great, so I'm really looking forward to see how that will look playing in full 1080p on my PS4. Next is another horror game, Dying Light from Techland, who made Dead Island. That's looking really grisly and intense, so I'm looking forward to that as well. Next is the Order 1886. I haven't heard too much about that game, but I've already got it pre-ordered because something about it has just really made me want to play it, so I'm really looking forward to that when it comes out in February. Next is Until Dawn. It's a new survival horror game from it's a PS4 exclusive. I'm not sure who's developing it. It's going to look a bit like Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls, two games that I really enjoyed on PS3, so I'm looking forward to checking that out as well. Project Cars I think will be interesting as well. I think it's going to have some good graphics for sure, but I'm not too sure about if it'll be much of a game changer of typical racing games. Next game I look forward to is, of course, Batman Arkham Knight. It comes out in June. I love the Arkham games, so I can't wait when that comes out. It's going to look fantastic. Plus, you get to drive the Batmobile in that game, so that's going to be epic. Next game is Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. I love the Uncharted games. Naughty Dog are a great developer, and some of the gameplay I've seen from Uncharted 4 already is looking really good. It's going to really be a visually stunning game. Next is Rise of the Tomb Raider. The 2013 Tomb Raider reboot was excellent, so I'm looking forward to seeing how Rise of the Tomb Raider shapes up. And finally, no, that's it actually, guys. Those are my games that I'm really looking forward to in 2015. So yeah, I hope most of those games do deliver on their promises and end up getting a mention in my Game Awards for next year. But yeah, that's my top picks for my hyped up games for 2015. So there we go, guys, that's my Game Awards for 2014. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you hit the like button if you like this video. Comment down below your favourite and worst picks for 2014 and maybe the games you're looking forward to in 2015. Also remember to hit the subscribe button, guys, so you can stay up to date with my latest videos. And on a final note, if you guys want to check out my gameplay channel that I've set up with my good friend of mine, Buttermash Bros, you can check that out. There'll be a link down below for you. But until then guys, this is PS3 Game Guru, wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I will see you in my next video on either of my two channels. Until then, catch you later guys.